data now, using my data from my phone, which is actually very, very, very good. And it's Memorial Day, so I just want to do I guess like a Memorial Day vlog driving home, tell you about what I did today, this, that, and a third. But I want to see what all these buttons does. So let me see what that. Oh, I can give myself a little filter. That's pretty cool. This is a new. Oh, and then now I can look at the chat. Show live chat. Hide and all chat. No, show it. I want to see what people say. So today, like I said, happy Memorial Day. Some people argue or beg the question, why do you say happy? Why would you say happy? I say happy Memorial Day because it would make me happy to remember what people did for me and for my family. Do you know what I mean? Thinking back to all the wars, the Civil War, American Revolution, thinking back to Vietnam. I had some friends from church who, they served in Vietnam. Thinking back to World War II. I don't know anybody from WW1 or 2, but from Vietnam, yeah. And everybody who suffered also in Afghanistan, in Iraq. It causes me to bite my tongue a lot. Not because I'm saying anything that's out of line, but definitely reverence. Taking time to not talk, but kind of think. And I don't necessarily think about everything that I am instructed to think. You see, there are some people who want you to think about Memorial Day and they want you to be more patriotic. Well, it's kind of hard to be patriotic when you don't agree what your patria or what your country is doing. Who is running it? Who are the ones that have positions that are horrible and who've usurped their power just for the vain glory? It's very hard for people to tell me to think the way they think because that's not fair. However, when I think about the realities that justify war and wartime, I'm all right with it. Like, I think about who went to war, why did they go to war, in what era they went to war. Some people saw the atrocities. Some men and women came home very disturbed, and they did that because of a multitude of reasons. And this is another reason why like a fake patriotism I cannot exhibit. You got people who sometimes they go to war, but they go to war based off of the like surreptitious reasons. I can't stand that. You're gonna risk your life. Don't get me wrong. Thank you for defending our country. But you're gonna risk your life and everything that you mean to so many other people off of the flippant whimsy of a person who's never seen war, or of a person who doesn't matter to your direct family. Like, I'm a huge family guy. And the idea of me to give my life, give my time, give my talents away, that might jeopardize my life. Even if you work like a 9 to 5, you're not jeopardizing your life. But when it comes to being a soldier and you're risking your life off of the whimsy and the just for deals, I'm not saying that this has happened with the Bush administration or anything. I'm not trying to blame any administration personally. But the idea that you're going to risk your life so that your country can expand, we're beyond that. The world is beyond going going and colonizing. The world doesn't need to colonize anything anymore. All the nations are set. So why would a country try to grow and expand? You might say, oh, it's well because of oil. Well, here's the thing, man. That's really dumb. That's really foolish, and that's not right. It isn't right. For us to go into another country and fake pleasantries, I mean, business is business, and business will always be business. But when you allow war to be business, when war is business, that's not right. War should never, 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 never be business, man. So, I will never take away the applause of a soldier. But do I support their commanders and chiefs? Those who send their lives and just go off of what I think is right. And you belong to me because you wrote away your life. This is another part of warfare and being a soldier that I feel bad for soldiers sometimes, because they wrote their life. They're serving, and if you love this country and you want to serve this country, I want to say I love you. I want to say thank you for fighting for me, for fighting for my wife, for fighting for my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I feel that you are being treated wrong if you're a soldier, because you might have gone to the army because maybe there was nothing in your city. There was nothing else for you to do. It was too hard for you to get anything from life, to get your education, to get a home or something like that. I feel bad. I feel like today's culture, not society, but the zeitgeist, the spirit of the times. I feel that many carrots are being dangled in front of young men and women, as if that they're going to get all of these American benefits. They're going to get the Montgomery GI Bill, and they're going to get all these things. You might not get it because you might lose your life. That's why it's not fair, man. It's not fair. I sympathize so much with you soldiers who are trying your hardest to make life happen out of nothing. And hey Harold, how you doing? I'm doing this over the phone, not in the webcam. It's nice to see you. So I feel super bad on this Memorial Day. I had to work, but that's another thing. I'll talk about that later. But I feel very bad when it comes to you soldiers, you armed forces, you guys who protect this country, because life is very difficult, and it feels weird that joining the military would be your last resort. I hope that wouldn't be the case. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the soldiers today. I definitely do. Yeah, I'm glad you catch this. This is a different live stream, as you can see. I'm using my data, and Metro PCS. They're gonna eat it because I pay my 4G LTE, so they need to eat it. So like today, it's Memorial Day, and I'm my father was an immigrant. He came here from Costa Rica. My mother was an American citizen, born in Puerto Rico. She's Puerto Rican. So I'm a citizen. And I don't have anybody in my direct family who is in the military. It's kind of hard for me to be very American apple pie about war. And another reason why, this has nothing to do with soldiers. The soldiers, I thank you. But we are beyond we should be beyond the idea of war. I do love apple pie, man. Apple pie, cinnamon, apple pie, and ice cream. Yes. Yes. I'm all about apple pie. not okay. There's a lot of different types of pie. Cranberry. I'm not a pecan pie person. Alliteration. Cherry pie. I don't like cherries. I think sometimes they give you cherries. They're like, oh, here's some cherry pies, and I'm like, ugh, like cherry it's not even a fruit. It's like whatever. Hey Lloyd. Well, today, I might as well get into it. My Memorial Day plans have finished because today I am driving home from work. So I was on my Twitter at Outlet Podcast, and I was kind of offended because they put up the local news put up a tweet that said there are a lot of Americans who don't regard or reverence Memorial Day. And I'm like, that's total garbage. We all do. It's just that I have a life, and I have to maintain that life. Now, don't get me wrong. I thank the soldiers who fought for me and died in the past and in the present. That's fine. I get it, and thank you. However, guys, I have a mortgage. I have bills. I have things I need to procure so that my wife and myself can survive. That's it. I gotta show, what's the word? I show preference. I have to show preference. And I will show preference. So it's very disrespectful for anybody. Very bad connection, poor connection, darn it. Guys, it's because I'm going to my home and I'm driving through, is there pie? Well, there is flan. Flan is really good. If you can get some good flan, you're all set. Leche is 3 milks, but it's not really 3 milks. It's very good. Tres leches is also, there's arroz de coco. It's coconut rice, but it's very sweet and it's cinnamon. Sometimes people put raisins in it. It's very good. The rice the rice isn't like your normal rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it is rice, but it takes the place of cake. So it kind of works. I like key lime pie. I love a key lime pie. A really good key lime pie. I went to Key West with my wife not too long, actually, like last year. So one of the benefits of being in Florida. I went to, I should do a cooking podcast. No, I burn water. I can't cook, man. I burn water. If I give you my bank statements, you'll see Hungry Howie's, Bahama Breeze. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot. One of the first things that I made for my wife, I used to cook. Like my company was better off. A couple years ago, my company was doing pretty good. And I stayed home and I had someone doing work for me, managing the company. And what I would do was that I would cook, but I like to cook very, very good stuff. You know. Okay. Hungry Howie's is the most disrespected pizza chain. The most There is no cheese like a Hungry Howie's cheese. And I'm sorry, I kind of like I like gummy. I don't mind a gummy crust as long as the crust has good gummy. As long as you can chew it and it's good. That crust, man, and then you put that butter cheese. Papa John's, I can't verify that their ingredients are better pizza. I don't think so. The sauce is not bad. I'm a sauce guy. I do extra sauce on all my pizza. If you want to have a good pizza, you ask extra sauce. Extra sauce will give you an amazing pizza. Like cheese, you can always get cheese, extra cheese. But the problem with cheese is that cheese runs. I used to work at a pizza place, and I was a server and the host. And my boss was from Brooklyn, and I know about pizza. So this dude would like sometimes he had guests, people who come to the restaurant and be like, yo, let me get a large pie, but can you put it in the freezer for like, can you put it in the freezer after? And I asked him, I was like, yo, Dom, why are you putting the pizza in the fridge? He's like, well, because everything is gelatinous. The cheese isn't stationary. Like if you get a pizza and that cheese isn't moving a little bit, that chunk is the carpet, man. That's not good cheese. You're thinking about getting like, Papa John's does that. Sorry, this ain't paid. So Papa John's, come at me, bro. Prove me wrong, Papa John's. Give me a year free pizza, and I'll prove me wrong. Anyways, Papa John's cheese is like carpet, bro. Domino's stepped up the game. But anyways, I used to really like making good food. The only reason Little Caesars Pizza is the best in America is because it's $5. Come at me. The only reason Little Caesars Pizza is the best because it's $5. You know it, I know it, the American people know it. They can afford, okay, their pizza is not the best. Their Italian cheese bread is what's up. But their Italian cheese bread is the same price as their pizza. And you don't get that much. So, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Little Caesars, right? Like, okay, if you guys want a new Little Caesars experience, go to Little Caesars and ask them for an extra sauce, extra cheese, thin crust pizza. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna give it to you thin crust, and it's gonna be cut in squares. Now, that might take you back to when you used to be a kid. You're gonna thank me. You're gonna thank me. Like and subscribe and comment, because you're gonna thank me. I guarantee you. No lie, no fooling. You're gonna say, Gazy, you were right. So, I like to cook good pizza. Lord Jesus. I like to cook good food. What did I do? I used to make with my wife, I made my wife a chicken, what is it? I made my wife a chicken Caesar manicotti. Like, so what it was, the manicotti noodle, it's a tube, right? And so what I had to do was I got ricotta cheese, I got some greens. I think I used spinach, which is stupid. I should have used. Well, the thing is I've done a lot of vlogs like this. I've done a lot of vlogs like this. And the part of town that I'm driving in is very empty. I appreciate. Thank you very much for your concern. Right? Okay. So I have a what's it called? I have a stand, whatever, a window thing holder for my phone, and it's in my wife's car. And my wife just went to see her sister in Jacksonville. So usually, I like to do vlogs. I love it, and I don't like holding my phone. I don't want to die, to be honest. To be real too. So I don't do this often, and doing this, I don't like having my attention divided. One of the things, you might think that I'm looking constantly at my camera. My glasses are very thick, and so it might look, that I'm looking at the camera, but I'm trying not to. Like, my focus is on the road. But thank you, seriously. I'm gonna have to just get a stand and be able to put my phone up there. So yeah. What else? Okay, so you get ricotta cheese. You mix in. I think you can mix in another cheese like a mozzarella, diced, and you put in what's the thing? You can put in a green like a chive or some other green that has a very good savor. That's very, very tasty, very tangy. I use spinach because green. So after you mix that all together, you insert that into the manicotti noodle, which there's a way to boil it, and so that it doesn't flatten out, so that it stays in a circle. And I filled that, and I grilled chicken, and it was still I tried to still make it moist chicken. I marinated the chicken, and I put that in the noodle with the ricotta cheese, with marinara sauce on top, which was cooked on top of the noodle. My wife loved it. I loved it. It was great. So when I do cook, I like to cook like really good, you know. That's someone else. So Memorial Day. So right now, yeah, I'm driving home from work, and I just really found that disrespectful. I found it really disrespectful because don't like judge my patriotism, or don't like shame me because I'm working. You know, I don't say that Americans aren't thinking about Memorial Day. That's totally wrong. The people who think about that are the people who are like, yeah, Waddle Dee, you know. The people who are saying this stuff, okay, I'm not an ageist, but my problem is this. You got old people who judge the younger generation unrighteously and unfairly. It happens in churches. Hey, new subscriber, I love your videos. Elizabeth, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. I try to do my best. Inspirational entertainment, where I want to connect and recharge. The tagline, guys. So, it's total messed up, man. I'm not a young person. I'm I guess a Gen Xer. Anybody else born in the 80s? Bam. I just turned 30 this last year. So, I try to serve in the both purposes. I respect my elders, but respect is a two-way street. And the elders of the 60s and 50s and 40s and 70s don't understand. They don't understand that it's reciprocated. It should be reciprocated. I do too. I like doing my live streams. I'm gonna do more live streams. If I can't do it via my webcam and all that stuff, my friend Josh, I might pick him up. I'm not abducting him. Don't say that, guys. We might hang out a little later, and we might figure this thing out. But what? No. The older generation, they condescend to this younger generation. And it's a two-way street. It should be reciprocated. It should be, I pay you respect, but you should pay me respect. Because guess what? There's going to be a day that I'm going to write legislation. My generation is going to say yes or no to what you guys are saying. That's why a lot of the politics that are involved right now, you have all these old people who are straight up out of touch, man. They don't want to understand. They just want the positions as senators and governors. They just want it so they can, okay, why do they want it? I don't know, because they're not working. You put some younger blood in government and they're going to work because they're working towards what their future is. But these old people, they don't care. They straight up don't care. They're solidifying something that they're never going to see because they're going to die in 10, 20, or 30 years. Or even less than 5. They don't care. So, why? Why should they... Oh, no. It's just my AC. Give me a second. I think it's just my AC. Now I might be sweating. No, I'm almost home right now. It's mind-boggling. And these are the people who send your uncles, your aunts, your brothers, your sisters. These are the people who send your fathers, your mothers. These are the people who send your loved ones overseas to die for God knows what. It's the stupidest. I have a young girl. There's a young girl at my church. Young girl. She's in the ROTC right now. And I'm telling her, don't give your life away to anybody else who isn't your family. All right, I made it home, so now I get to relax. Oh gosh. Don't give your life away to people who don't matter. To people who just want to use you so that they can justify war. It's nonsensical. If I fight for my wife and my life and my family. That's it. So, hey Gazy, I'm glad this live stream season. Hey Lopez 4. Yeah, me too. It's because I'm using my phone right now, and I'm using the 4G LTE. Take that, Metro PCS. Metro PCS sponsor me, bro. I'm so exhausted. So today, I thought about the people who fought for me to have freedom while I was working. We had to rake out a whole bunch of mulch from this office that I landscape at, this apartment complex that I do. And what else did I do? Oh, I drove to the landfill. With funny story. So okay, this is gonna be like my therapy session. I'm just gonna lay down. I drove to the landfill, and we had to shovel out the dirt from the trunk of my truck, from the bed of my truck. Oh, it was exhausting. It was exhausting. Yeah. But if you visit your local landfill, but not the trash part. Visit the part that has the tree branches and the bushes and all that stuff. Because believe it or not, it actually smells good. Every time I go, it smells very woods and like some citrus and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't have a dog. My sister had a dog. What? My sister had a dog, and it was, I don't know. Okay, so if I were to get a dog, I want a dog that's, okay, my dog needs to be subservient. My dog needs to recognize that I'm king. It's so arrogant. But apart from that, it needs to recognize that it needs to not be stupid. Where's your truck? Oh, this is my truck. Ford. This is my truck. Oy, let me get out. Actually, pardon me while I drink some of my Gatorade. If I had a dog, I want it to be smart and not like a baby. Like, I don't know. There was one, like my sister's dog, she used to live with us when I lived with my parents. Didn't think that was your truck. Oh yeah, God's good, bro. Story about the truck. Oh gosh. So my father, he passed away. He's waiting for that trumpet to sound, and I'll meet him in heaven. He passed away a little while ago. Oh, it didn't look like your truck. Oh, sorry. And maybe should I keep on going with the story? I guess so. So I do have a truck that's a can't show the address. I do have a truck that is like, it looks like a FedEx Kinko's truck, and that truck used to haul my trailer. So the thing is that truck would leave me in the middle of the road. It was a horrible, horrible truck. Can't show the address. Gosh. So don't get me wrong. It feels weird. I don't want my address to be up on the internet. So the truck left me and my employees on the side of the road a lot, and so we had to get a new truck, and I have the cash. I had the capital. I won't come to your house. Oh, we just had a housewarming party. It was banging. I invited people from my church. I have a P. You guys, if you've seen the studio, I have a PA there, and we all was rocking music. I put my Nintendo Classic on. People were playing the video games. It was pretty cool. We got 75 chicken tenders from Chick-fil-A. Everybody loved the chicken tenders from Chick-fil-A. At my wedding, I had two platters of 75 chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. People, my wedding was awesome. My wedding was banging. You should have been. It was. I mean, if I knew that I was gonna be YouTubing, and I think at the time I was. No, I was in podcasting or vlogging. Um, what all happened? What happened? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So one day me and my wife just decide to try to get a truck because I needed one, and so we go to the Ford dealership, and I'm like, okay, I got this much money. Can you guys make this happen? I mean, I'm willing to give you this much, and they were like, well, we can't give it to you, we can't. But your wife's credit is pretty good. Yo, get some Chick-fil-A. It ain't Sunday. It's Memorial Day. And oh, I gotta show you this. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, you guys see that right there? That stump is I'm trying to pull it out. And these are some marigolds that I bought that are dying, and I got to return because they're dying. And so I called this Donald Trump, or I called this my Donald Stump. And all those marks are from me using my axe to literally hack it. And I've been hacking Donald Stump for the past week, and it's been working. I mean, he's been making some headway. Donald Stump don't got too much life left. Um, there it goes. So there goes Donald Stump. I'll update you guys on how on Donald Stump's status. Impeach the Stump. Let's hashtag impeach the Stump. Hashtag Outlet Podcast. Dang. So, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. Yeah, but the truck. Here we go. Bam. That's a 2015 Ford F350. Not sponsored. Hashtag sponsor me, bro. I still got to pay it off. But here's some business advice. Um, your machinery is an employee. Now, if your machinery is your employee, now you can justify it. The cost of that truck is the same cost as it's the same cost as a part-time employee for me. So, it's worth it. And besides, I don't want to ride any of my employees. And my employees don't blow in my face to give me AC. So, and my employees can't go like 45 miles per hour. But I might sound like, okay, I do have a company. I do own a landscaping company, but like my podcast, like my vlogs, like the happiness that I have, like my wife, I don't deserve absolutely anything because, me as a Christian, my mentality is that, well, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And you can work hard for things in your life. You can. But that doesn't mean you're actually going to get it. Oh, so this is my living room. There you go. There you go. That's the kitchen. I guess I can show you guys. Hey, it's getting blurry. I guess it's getting blurry because it's dark and I just walked into my house. There you go. It looks like the connection is going out. It is? Well, it's probably going out because I don't know why. Let me see. It should say like 4G. Yeah, I still have my 4G LTE going on. I'll try to connect to Wi-Fi. We'll see if that works better. Bam. I don't know if you guys see, I'm like swiping off all these like Twitter things real quick. Swordy Games, don't forget. I don't know who that is. Okay. Any better? I mean, I switched to Wi-Fi. Doo-doo-doo. And it's like giving me it's like poor connection. Lord Jesus. Well, I think the poor connection is due to the house. Like the location of the house. Let me go back to my 4G. Tell me if better? I can't hear you any Meyer. I'm being a jerk. Where did you go? I'm right here, you guys. Do you see me now? I'm just gonna. I got 3614, 3615. Like, I guess my house isn't in the best location, man. Like, okay, vibrate. My data is on. Poor connection. Let me go back outside. Bam, 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 bam. Oy, I can't open the door. Doo doo doo. Oy. Any better? Ah. Where did you go? What do you mean? I'm here. Um, so I wonder if I can comment. I don't know if I can comment. Share. Mute microphone. No, I don't want to mute my microphone. Where did you go? I think you guys can see me now. Did you guys see me in the house? Me no no. Me no no if you see me in the house. I don't know, man. The house is great. I love it to God's glory. But it's like the Wi-Fi is really trippy. So, what I have to do, I got some stuff. Let me show you. I gotta clear out all those brushes. Like, landscaping never ends. Like, a word of life advice: if you're going to have a lifestyle, or if you're going to have a job, make sure that the job that you get is not can't be performed at home. Okay, so I'm a landscaper. So now that means I got, when I come home, guess what I have to do? Landscape. If you're a roofer, now you got to do your own roof. When you're a plumber, you can do your own plumbing. That could be like a positive, and that can be, you can save yourself some money. But like, I don't know anybody who wants to do that. Okay, let me show you. This branch and those leaves are poison ivy. And I have poison ivy going all through my tree, and I kind of hate it. It sucks. Let me show you. Bam. This branch is a branch of poison ivy. It's like, so the thing is that this house wasn't really taken care. It wasn't really taken care of, and people let it go. Oh my gosh, I'm getting poison ivy in my eyes. So I gotta go take a shower after all this. Lord Jesus. Oh man. So I guess the live stream is gonna get really bad if I'm talking about poison ivy and landscaping. So if you guys have served in the armed forces, thank you very much. I remember your sacrifice. Don't think that I ever forget. It's a pleasure to send my tax money to you so that you can have a blessed life, and it's an honor as a citizen to be able to provide in that way. Yeah, I guess just like happy Memorial Day, everybody. Gonna go inside, gonna eat, gonna shower, gonna watch some Netflix, and I gotta catch up on Dragon Ball Super and Attack on Titan, because my wife If I keep on talking, okay, guys. All right. My name is Gazy, host of the Outlet Podcast. Connect, recharge. Find me here on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff. Uh, on Tumblr. I'm on. Everything is linked in the description below. Go check me out if you want to find some new, fresh content creators. If you want to find some new, fresh content creators, go to VidMe. Go to VidMe. It's a uh, new social YouTube type site where people upload content of animations and all that kind of stuff, and really good. So if you want more ease, because YouTube doesn't give you the ease to find really good content, it doesn't. YouTube just wants you to watch Good Mythical Morning and Hannah Hart, I think her name is, and the girl who likes to cook with like sprinkles and stuff, um, makeup tutorials and all that stuff. If if you want to be entertained, then you can watch those channels. However, if you want to, well, if you want to learn, you can watch those channels. But if you want to be entertained by some new fresh stuff, check out VidMe stuff. And I'm on VidMe. I'm talking too much. I plug too much. Connect and recharge.